Okay. Um, I want to say welcome to this video. This is Connor Talk. It's your new YouTube video coming at you from Freestyle or DJ Freestyle um, or Ebu. But basically, I'm gonna be really talking about various issues um, that is happening around us, whether it be on newspapers and television, locally, internationally. Something that I know that many people would like to get their teeth on. So today, what I want to look at really is Sierra Leone. Um, that's the place of my birth, and it's a great and wonderful country, great people. Sierra Leone has everything that you could imagine. Um, but yet, when the name Sierra Leone is mentioned, people have so much reservation about so many things in the country. I think the most prominent, issue around when you think of Sierra Leone is political issues, and that has been rampaging, or that has been on the rampage for a very, very long time. Just last week, I mean, all around the world, Sierra Leone has is 58, 58 years of independence, and it was a massive celebration all around the country. But also, one thing I want to focus on, I mean, you have the political issue, and also you have a new party, which is the SLPP party, and a new president, Julius Maada Bio. Previously, you had the APC government. Um, but right now, what I want to talk about really is not so much about the political um, dilemma that the country is facing at the moment, and that's always been the case when you think of Sierra Leone. But the fact is that you look at some of the fundamental issues of the country, i.e., the traditional fundamental issues of the country, um, has been on a hiding. I mean, it's been very, very quiet. I'm not sure many people do, you know, um, know about when you talk about Sierra Leone national pride. What is it? So, I mean, when you look at the different cultural plays, traditions, festivity, customs, practices, and stuff like that, it's not on a national level at all. I mean, everything probably you could look at it being so divided into political um, um, sort of bias. So for me, is that because we've lacked a lot of traditional understanding of the country, like the different nations, I call them nations, not tribe, like the Mendes, the Timini, the Loko, the Limbas, all of these nations, they have cultural and traditional values in which they practice. In Sierra Leone, of course, not just about the music and the drumming and the art, do possess all of these different traditional qualities. But for some reason, is that those ideas and practices, I think through the political misunderstanding and greed and mismanagement and corruption, has focused so much on the political issue and left undone the cultural and traditional aspect of the country. I.e., for example, like when you look at Sierra Leone, we don't know what is our national costume. Ghana, of course, has its national costume. Nigeria, they do have the Yorubas, the Fulanese, the Igbos. They do have their cultural, costumes. Most of the countries around us, they do have Guinea. But when you think of Sierra Leone, I mean, when you look at Sierra Leonean people, somebody dressed, you will think they're from Ghana, they're from Nigeria, they're from other countries apart from Sierra Leone. Because why? Our costume is not known. I mean, you have the Creoles, which came about with a different sort of costume from the Dutch um, um, island, and the print they called it. But apart from that, a lot of the cultural costumes that you see Sierra Leonean wear is either from Dutch, it's not really a traditional made. And the traditional costumes that we have, like the ronco, and the country clothing, when they weave with hands and stuff like that, it is not nationally known. And hence, it is not internationally known to anyone. I mean, Sierra Leone used to have, different cultural art groups, musical art groups that have performed internationally around the world. Argentina, Scotland, places like that in the UK, America. But yet, when you look at the Sierra Leone cultural um, force, the drumming, the music, the art, it is not focused on. It is not something that government, put a lot of resources and attention to in order to boost the country's image. Because if you're looking at tourism and attracting other different people from outside of the world to come in, then you need to have these traditional um, outlook, emphasize on the traditional, to build the traditional nature of the country, and hence you have people coming in. But Sierra Leone struggles a lot in terms of how she should expose traditional content that she has. So the focus on Sierra Leone mostly has been on diamonds and natural resources and stuff like that. And to me, so I just want to bring this to the attention of the people. So whilst we actually look on these issues, also on the religious issues, don't forget about the traditional issues, because, the people, they've been practicing this for a very long time, and it needs to continue because it has a lot of value, you know. Um, so to me, I will much more concentrate on Sierra Leone gaining its international value has to encompass its traditional value. So that needs to be given a lot more attention. So hence, Sierra Leoneans around the world can be proud of their national identity, because right now, when we talk of Sierra Leone national identity, it is surrounded, is engulfed by the political mismanagement and misunderstanding that is going on each and every time in the country for a very long time since after independence. So for me, I just want to draw attention to how we have gone away from, um, you know, uh, um, embracing our traditional and cultural value of the country. And when you talk about music days, I look at a lot of musicians, few are really singing in their dialect, but many want to sing like the Nigerians, like the other popular, artists, but not theirs at all. So it's because we've lost a lot of traditional cultural values, and so we're looking outside to fill in those spaces. But Sierra Leone do have, the Mendes have a great cultural customs there. The Limba has, the Bangbani, the Mende has, the Wende, the Timini has, and everyone. So I think if the if the government or the people focus on what they really have and they've known for a very long time and embrace it and develop it, so then will be, I think, a focus for the international community to come in and really take in the wealth of traditional and cultural values that the country has to offer. So let me know what you think. I'll be coming out with a lot more, especially where Sierra Leone is concerned. But this is Corner Talk. For Ferry to bring in you Corner Talk. My name is Freestyle. And I just want to remind you as well, if you're watching before the 22nd of May, we're going to be upstairs at the Red Sea in Brixton, because we have one of the artists from Guinea-Bissau, Tony Dudu, and his Gumbe Jazz, and they'll be performing live. So check out feferitilondon.com, and you will get more information, or feferitilondon.co.uk. What am I talking about? For more information on that. Okay, and also keep listening to the Feferity Radio, which is all on the internet on the website. So thank you for watching, and let me know about your comments, and let's keep listening and keep contributing to the development of our country, Sierra Leone. Thank you.